Manchester United versus Arsenal opening Premier League fixture this Sunday at Old Trafford. What a game this is shaping up to be. I'm not even going to lie, going into this game, there's some sort of mixed feelings. And one is being nervous, and another one is a feeling of being excited. But before we go ahead and talk about this game, please, if this is your first time here, first I want to say welcome to Red Side Rants. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so every time a new video gets posted, you can get notified. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming here today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And as we move on, remember to share your thoughts in the comment section. So, like I said, going into this game, I have two feelings, guys. One, I'm nervous, and another one, I'm excited. First, I'm nervous because this is Arsenal we're playing. Nobody wants to lose a game against Arsenal. Nobody. Nobody wants to lose a game against Arsenal. And secondly, I'm excited because football is finally back. We're back to enjoying the beautiful game of football. But yeah, like I said, this is shaping up to be a very big game, a very interesting game. And I think these are one of the games where it's kind of like a 50-50. You go into the game, you don't want to lose, and I think your opponent doesn't want to lose. So I think the game is very important for both teams. It's as important it is for Arsenal, it is as important for Manchester United. Reason why I say this is because there's no doubt Arsenal are challenging for the Premier League title this season. And if your opening game is against Manchester United, what other occasion would you want to show the world that you're ready to challenge for the title except against Manchester United at Old Trafford? If Arsenal win this game, everyone goes, yeah, this team looks like they are ready. They got a striker. It looks like they are ready to challenge for the title. But if Arsenal comes to Old Trafford and they lose this game, guess what? Everyone starts saying Arteta is not ready to challenge for the title, in my opinion. And I don't know about you guys, but I think that's the feeling from the Arsenal camp. And now, when it comes to Manchester United, we go into this game after having a dreadful season last year, finishing 15th. The players want to prove, like they've said it all preseason. They've said it that they are ready to go. They are ready to to play good football this season. And you don't want to lose your opening game. It's just the same thing. What other opponent would you want to prove to your fans that, okay, we are ready to go this season? I don't think the pressure is on us as it is on Mikel Arteta, but I think they have a point to prove. First game at home, Old Trafford against Arsenal, you want to win that game. So this is why I say I'm excited, but I'm also nervous because it could go either way. It could go either way. Arsenal wants to win, Manchester United wants to win. But I think on the other hand, I'm quite, there's some side of me that's confident enough that, okay, we can go into this game and get something out of this game. I'm not even gonna lie, like some part of me is so confident that we can go into this game and get something out of it. First, we already know, like we've strengthened our attack, we've strengthened our entire attack line. So I think those guys will be ready to go. Those guys will be ready to start firing from the first day. I know everyone keeps saying preseason. They haven't scored any goals and all of that. Forget about all that talk. This is when the season starts. And I think those guys will be ready to go from day one. So I'm confident enough that if we create some of the chances we were creating last season, which we did against this same opponent, we will take our chances. Secondly, we're playing at home. We're playing at home. Arsenal cannot, they should not win us at home on the first day. we should be getting at least a draw from this game. And that's why I say I believe that we're going to get something out of this game. I don't know about you guys. Go ahead and tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Moving on, I'm going to talk about my starting 11. My starting 11 I would like to see for this game. And first, I'll start in goal. In goal, obviously, Onana was injured throughout the preseason. He came back this week, but I don't think he should be starting in goal. He hasn't had any games, you know. There was talk about a behind closed doors friendly. I don't know how that went about. We haven't heard anything about it. Still yet, I don't think he should be starting. We all know Onana is better than Baindi, but I would give him a chance. He played 90-minute last game against Fiorentina, so I would go with Baindi in goal. Lenny Euro for our center backs. We have Lenny Euro. I think Euro he picks himself. Like, I don't see anybody that should play ahead of him. He picks himself. In the central center back, Lenny Euro at right center back, central center back, I would want to see Delete. I just think Delete has that. He looks kind of sharp. He looked kind of sharp when I watched him. Like he was one step ahead. And when he's in the team, like there's certain interceptions that he makes, and like, yeah, I'm not saying Maguire is not good enough. Maguire is as good as well too. Like he did really great during the preseason. But if you ask me against Arsenal, I would rather see Delete because first off, he has that extra speed. Like it's a little bit faster. And left center back, I would have gone for Heaven. But last match, I think he came off with an injury. We haven't heard anything about the injury, but I know it's gonna be Aiden Heaven or Luke Shaw. I would rather have Aiden Heaven over Luke Shaw, but if Heaven is not fit, then yeah, we're going with Shaw because obviously Martinez is not in the team right now. He's still injured. So right wing back, Amad Diallo. He's played there all preseason, so he's gonna be starting there. I think he's gonna be starting there. And left wing back, we have Dogu. I think those are one of the players who they automatically pick themselves. Right now, we have Dogu. We have Euro. They automatically pick themselves at those spots because I think I don't want to say they have it nailed down, but they've been doing good. So those are two players that we can't really debate much about. And then when we go to the midfield, Bruno, midfield obviously. For who's gonna partner Bruno, I would say Ugarte. I know he's not good on the ball. He's not press resistant. Those are all of the issues we have been complaining about. I don't think we all know that. But this game against Arsenal, I think it's just going to be too fast for Maino or for Casemiro to play in midfield out of possession. It's just going to be too fast for either of them. So I would rather have Ugarte. I would rather have the legs in the middle of the park. I would rather have the legs in the midfield instead of trying to have control and then we get ran through out of possession. So I would go with Ugarte and Bruno in midfield. When you go to attack, I would say Mateus Cunha, Brian Buemo. That should be automatic, right? Mateus Cunha, Brian Buemo on the 210s. Now, one of the debates we're going to have is Benjamin Sesko. He just came in on Saturday. Yes, signed his contract Saturday. He's only trained this week, and he hasn't had any preseason games with the team. The debate is going to be, should he be starting or should he be on the bench? And if you ask me, I would say he should be absolutely starting this game. Who do we want to play? Who do we want to play? Do we want to play Mason Mount? Because it's not going to work. I don't see it working. I would rather have Sesko up top than have Mason Mount up top. You know, I know he hasn't played any games, but he has trained with the team this week. He's had a whole week of training with the team. He should be able to do a decent job. And one funny thing about this game as well is that Benjamin Sesko was Arsenal's top striker priority. Victor Gyökeres was Manchester United's top striker priority. And as funny as it is in the football world, Victor Gyökeres now plays for Arsenal and Šeško now plays for Manchester United. So we might be starting these games against our top striker targets. So Arsenal starting the game against Šeško and United starting the game against Gyökeres. What a world. What a coincidence. So, like I said, that would be my first 11. I don't want to see that false 9 thing. No. And like I said, we absolutely need to win this game. We absolutely need to win this game. We need to. But moving on to my predictions for this game. If you ask me, I would say this might be a tie. This would be a tie. We need to win the game, but I think I just see the game turning out to be a tie. 1-1 or 2-2. And like I said, because both teams have a lot to lose from this game. So there's gonna be that feeling of let's attack, but there's also gonna be that feeling of let's sit back. So, but yeah, I see a tie, 1-1 or 2-2 tie. I'll most likely go with 2-2 just because I think there's gonna be goals. Yeah. So yeah. And lastly, I want to talk about minimum expectations this season. I touched on it last video, but I'm just gonna say it again. I think the minimum we should be expecting this season should be top 6. Anything outside top 6 is a sackable offense at that point. I back Amorim. I want him to succeed. I would really love him to succeed because I think we're also tired of this chopping and changing of managers. Today we have this person. Next year we're starting with another manager. The following year another one. They have to bring in their players and all of that. No, I really do want Amorim to succeed. But anything outside top 6 this season is unacceptable because I think he has been backed with more than enough, more than we all expected. I don't think anyone expected the transfers Ineos has done this season. And secondly, he doesn't have any European games. So while other teams are struggling with playing 2 games a week, you have time to train with your players. So top 6 should be the minimum we should be getting this season. Once more, thank you guys for staying throughout the video. Go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Give me your starting 11 in the comment section, and anything you disagree, let me know. And please, if you still haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share the video. Thank you, and see you on our next video.